Well, welcome to Fans Banter. It's a Saturday night. It's football. It's Liverpool versus Brighton in the FA Cup fourth round. And that's the starting lineup that Arne Slot has gone with. In goal, we have Alisson, Virgil van Dijk, Konate, and then Kerkez. Szoboszlai, McAllister, Wirtz in midfield, Jones, Gakpo, Salah, and Chiesa gets a start. No Ekateke today, no Joe Gomez, no Andy Robertson. He's gone back to Kerkez. We'll have to wait and see how that works out. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I thought Kerkez could have done with an extra day in bed. But obviously not. Arne Slot has gone, I suppose you would call it strong. He's gone strong. He doesn't want to go out of the FA Cup, not yet. And that's the team he's going to put out. It's nothing like the team that I had predicted. Well, it's sort of a little bit like it, but it's nothing like it. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. There's the team that I had predicted. Marmadashvili I thought would have got a start. I did go with Konate and Van Dijk in the middle of the park. Or not in the middle of the park, in the middle of defence. I went for Andy Robertson instead of Kerkez. Thought I'd give Kerkez another rest. And I went to give Calvin Ramsey a run out. Midfield, I went Jones, Wirtz and Szoboszlai. I did go Chiesa and I set Salah on the bench, and I went Rio out on the left and Ekateke, but that's not the way the manager has gone, and that's fine. He's the one that picks the team. He's the one that picks the team. So welcome to Fans Banter. I don't know whether you were watching the Aston Villa Newcastle game, but that was a good game. There's lots of strange refereeing decisions in that, obviously no VAR. But I think the right team in the end came out on top. I won't spoil it for you if you're going to watch the highlights. I won't tell you the result. But the right team came out on top. So tonight, how will we think tonight will go? Yeah, I said earlier on, I do predict Liverpool win. I said yesterday in our pre-match build-up, 2-0 to Liverpool. That's what I went for. I'm sticking with it, and especially since he's gone stronger than I thought he would have gone, yeah, I'll stick with 2-0. What do you think? Let me know in the chat if anybody's there. So really looking forward to the game tonight. As I said before, I love the FA Cup. I think it's a great competition. And I think it's one that Arne Slot has his eye on now at this stage, I suppose. Probably better chance of winning this than we do of winning the Champions League. So there you go. At least he needs some silverware at the end of the season. And then he needs to get into Europe as well. But we won't concentrate on league stuff for Champions League tonight. Tonight is the FA Cup, and what a great competition it is. Really looking forward to the game. So as I say, let me know what you think in the chat if you have any score predictions or if you're happy with the lineup. I'm sort of mixed about the lineup myself. I thought Marmadashvili could have got a run out. When are you going to give this guy a chance? Like, FA Cup, gave him a... He played in the Carabao Cup, didn't he? When Arne Slot put out that terrible team in the Carabao Cup. But yeah, maybe the FA Cup would have been a chance to give him a go. Does he not trust him? Does Arne Slot not trust Marmadashvili to get through an FA Cup game? Anyway, I did think he would go strong with Virgil van Dijk and Konate in the middle of the defence, because they are playing strong and we had a couple of clean sheets and things are looking a little bit better there for the two of them. As I said, Kerkez, I thought he would have rested Kerkez again, but obviously not. He fancies Kerkez in, and obviously he's going to play Szoboszlai at right full. Don't know how I feel about that, but there we go. He's playing him there. And we're going to have a midfield four of McAllister, Wirtz, Jones. Well, yeah, three, I suppose. I suppose Gakpo will go through the middle. Salah will be out on the right and Ekateke will be out on the left. I presume Gakpo is going to go through the middle. But that's the lineup as I see it. Looking forward to the game. Good to see Chiesa getting a run out though. Pleased for him. I did have him in my predicted lineup. I didn't have Gakpo, as you just seen. I had Gakpo sitting out for a while. So yeah. That's the team we have tonight. So, welcome to Fans Banter. Don't be afraid to get involved in the chat. We don't bite. We tried doing that before and we got into serious trouble, so we don't bite anymore. So looking forward to a good game tonight. Looking forward to Liverpool to continue really the good form that they've shown in the last couple of games. They need to keep going. I think probably that's why he's gone strong. Keep some sort of consistency in the team. As I say, not a fan of Szoboszlai at right full, but with all the injuries we have, I suppose needs must. I thought McAllister could have done with a rest tonight also. He looked, if you were to take Gravenberch and McAllister, I thought McAllister looked more tired than Gravenberch did, and I did have in my predicted lineup, but I don't mind that because he did look kind of tired against Sunderland in the last match. He looked pretty tired, so I think things have caught up on him. But that's going to be the boys that take on Brighton tonight in the FA Cup 4th round. Hopefully we get the win that we need and we go right through to the 5th round. And Arne Slot gets a little bit closer to winning some trophies. Because we do like trophies. We do like nice football, but we also do like trophies, that's for sure. It's not all about just playing nice football. But, you know, to win trophies playing nice football, that's the goal. That's the goal. Not win trophies at any cost. Win trophies playing nice football. I wonder how Brighton feel about tonight. Do they fancy it? Do they fancy the FA Cup? Haven't seen their team yet. The lads are in the tunnel now. The game will be getting on shortly. It's actually kind of late. Is my clock fast? It's an 8 o'clock kickoff, was it not? It's 2 minutes to 8 now. So they'd have to go through all the little rituals and stuff. And it would be a late kickoff. Or maybe my clock is off. No, 1956. They 4 minutes to get the game underway. Oh. What did I do? I'm back. I clicked something I shouldn't have clicked. Fear not, we are back. Maybe that was one of those Freudian things. Maybe man of the match will be Van Dijk again. Maybe it will be. Who knows? So they're coming out. The flags are out, as you would imagine. I'm really looking forward to it. In case you don't know, I love the FA Cup. Do I love the FA Cup more than the Champions League? Don't know. The FA Cup is romantic. It is a great cup. So there you are, going through the handshakes. Ekateke is on the bench, obviously. Gomez, Robertson, Gravenberch, Leone, Ramsey, Morrison, and Rio. YNWA. They're the subs. And the team is as is up there. That is the team. Interesting to see how Salah gets on tonight. Oh, there's a surprise. Curtis Jones is right back. Curtis Jones won't be in midfield. Well, not according to the way they're lined out there. He's playing Curtis Jones right back. I didn't see any of the build-up. I was watching the other game, so I didn't see anything of the reporting on the sports channel. I was watching Newcastle getting a well-deserved win. Brighton players are up there. I doubt there's any Brighton people tuning in here. I hope there's any Liverpool people tuning in here. So we won't bother going through their team. Well, from what I know, Brighton, it looks like that's basically... I don't know why that keeps happening. Anyway. So, they actually will kick off on time. That was pretty quick. Never Walk Alone is being sung. Of course it is. It's a cup game. Of course it's being sung. It's sung in every game. Stuart Atwell is the man in charge. And we're off. We are off. Timer's a couple of seconds, so that'll be grand. We'll live with that. The atmosphere is electric. I don't know. I've no headphones on. I went without the headphones. TV's on mute. I'll take your word for it, though. I'll take your word that the atmosphere is electric. Here come Brighton. Canate just hoofs it clear. Brighton have the ball on the halfway line. Taking their time with it. Building up slowly. Oh, here come Brighton, just inside the box. Oh, shots blocked down by Curtis Jones. Salah coming away with it. Come on, Salah. Long ball over the top for Verts to chase. Oh, just not going to get there. Just not going to get there. Just out of his reach. Too far. Ball over the top from Salah. And just... defender gets his head on it, knocks it back. Measured start from Brighton. Here they come. Ball has slipped through. Canate just shields it. Allison comes out and picks it up, no problem. Here come Liverpool now. Be interesting to see how Curtis Jones gets on it right back. Kirkes just loses it. Chiesa kicked somebody. Yeah, it is good to see Chiesa getting a start. Very good to see Chiesa getting a start. He could do himself some favours tonight if he has a good game, to be quite honest. I'd like him to do well, to be quite honest with you. I'd like Chiesa to do well. I like him. I like his attitude. So I'd like him to put in a good performance and get a little bit more time on the pitch. He doesn't really do anything wrong, you know, Chiesa, when he comes on. He doesn't do anything wrong. So I just don't think Slot sees him in his vision, so to speak. He's not in his Liverpool dream team. But in my opinion, he doesn't do anything wrong when he plays. But we'll see tonight over 90 minutes. I know the last game that he did play, it wasn't the best game for him. But it's hard for him. It's hard for Chiesa to be coming in and being thrown in for 5 minutes here, 3 minutes there, 4 minutes there, here and there, and just not getting the opportunity to get a consistent flow to his game. So hopefully he does well tonight. Oh, here we go. Oh, Chiesa nearly nicked it. Brighton player just gets it clear. Canate just tips it back to Alisson, and Alisson gives it out. Gives it out to Jones. Jones playing around with it inside the box. Alisson just clears. Yeah, no real flow to the game, yeah. No, it hasn't settled down. Hasn't settled down yet. Kirk has long ball up. You know, it's hard to see so far, and anyway, who's playing through the middle for Liverpool. Is it Chiesa? Because he's out on the left, he's in the middle. Gakpo is just hanging back. So I guess Chiesa is the man through the middle. But at the moment, there's no shape to Liverpool. Yeah, at the moment, there's no shape to Liverpool. They're just running around. They're just running around, guys. But yeah, it'll settle down. I'm sure it'll settle down. 7 minutes in, hasn't settled down. There's James Milner, 40 years of age. The woman in the bit I did listen to, the commentator, the female, said he's going to break the record tonight as the most appearances in the Premier League. She had to be corrected. It's not the Premier League, it's the FA Cup. It's the FA Cup. But yeah. So his next game, he'll become, he'll have the most appearances in the top flight of football. Let's put it that way. 40 years of age and still going strong. Obviously an ex-Liverpool player, brilliant player for Liverpool. Still a good player, in fairness to him. At 40. What were you doing at 40? Were you playing professional football at 40? If you were, please let me know. Good to see Chiesa. Yeah, did that one. I don't see Canate and Virgil. Okay. I think the speed of Kanate and Virgil is a bit deceiving because of their long legs, to be quite honest. People with long legs never see. Sorry about this now. This is a little strange. But people with long legs never seem to be running fast. As in, the legs never seem to be moving as quick as other people. But obviously, the stride is much bigger and they cover a lot more ground with lesser strides, if that makes sense. Here comes a free kick to Brighton. Oh, breaks the Brighton player just outside the box. He's going to shoot. Easy for Addison. Yeah. So there you go. People with long legs don't look like they're running as fast as other people with shorter legs. Sabozlai breaks forward, gives it out to Wirtz. Wirtz flips it into Salah. Jones back to Salah. Salah makes a half attempt to cross it. He has it back again. Oh, he goes around the defender. He's inside the box. Salah, Salah, Salah. Oh, no. He broke into the box towards the end line. He tried to put it across the 6-yard box. Oh, it's an air shot. He misses the ball. Salah misses the ball. Here come Brighton. They decided to not break quickly, but slow it down a little bit. You think Liverpool are playing a high line? I remember when they used to play a really high line. I don't think they're playing as high as they used to. But they are up there. Here's McAllister. There's Virgil van Dijk on the halfway line. Kanate. Out to Salah. Come on, Salah, do something. Jones. Twists left, twists right. Finally just lays it off to Sabozlai, who gives it back to Kanate. A long ball over the top. Kerkez is through. Kerkez! Oh, pulls it back inside, shoots! Oh, blocked down. But he says he's offside. No VAR tonight, by the way. In case you're wondering. And I'll tell you now if he was offside or not. No, he wasn't. He doesn't look offside. Oh, he sat 2 of the defenders down. That's brilliant from Kerkez, to be quite honest with you. Good stuff from Kerkez. It was a great ball from Van Dijk. Yeah, you're right. A great ball from Van Dijk. But Kerkez did really well. Sat both defenders down, had a shot, and I think it hit Gakpo. It wasn't offside, guys. It wasn't offside. So we're going to have to get used to linesmen and referees making bad decisions, because they made a few in the Newcastle game, I can tell you. Because they're relying on VAR now, and they have the safety net of VAR, but they've no safety net tonight. So I wonder, will there be bad decisions tonight? Will the game be decided on a bad refereeing decision? You just never know these things. They may very well be. Oh. Brighton had a little attack there. Didn't come to much. Yeah, they broke from midfield, went through, Went out outside of Van Dijk. Oh, Van Dijk blocks the shot. It's good defending, in fairness. Van Dijk blocked the shot and it just sort of rolls across the 6 yard. But Jones was there to cover it. Here come Liverpool. Salah. 4 Liverpool players up. He goes to Wirtz. Wirtz, Salah. Wirtz fouled. That's going to be a free kick. Free kick to Liverpool just on the outside of the box on the right hand side. Oh, hold on. Oh, she just stood on his foot. He'd be grand. Be grand. I'd say Wirtz is one of those players that's used to getting kicked in football, to be quite honest. And I think he'll be grand with that one. I think he's a player that gets used to getting kicked, even from an early teenager, I'd say. I'd say he spent his life being kicked on a football pitch. Okay, Salah to take it. Yeah, it should have been a yellow. Did he not get booked? It was definitely a yellow. He stood on his foot. I was too busy ranting, but it was definitely yellow. Right, Van Dijk is there. Salah's going to swing it in. Oh, it's fucking terrible from Salah. It's actually terrible from Salah. For feck's sake. All you got to do is put the ball into the box. It's actually brutal from Salah, to be quite honest. He just hits it straight out of play. Oh, go on, would you? On your bike, Salah. On your bike. Oh, Liverpool nearly pick it up on the edge of the box. So Bosley is chasing after the ball like a man possessed. The keeper was slow to get rid of it. Puts his defender in trouble. So Bosley just hounds him to Liverpool get a throw. Oh, lovely from Bosley. You smell a goal coming. Yeah, Liverpool are pressing hard tonight, that's true. And Brighton are struggling to get the ball out. And yeah, a goal would be good. I'll take a goal. So here we go. So Bosley's going to have a chance now to put it into the box. It's a free kick out on the left. He's some beast, Bosley, isn't he? He just never stops. He's an absolute beast of a footballer. Future Liverpool captain, guys. Future Liverpool captain. What's going on here? Salah claims he was dragged down on the ground. The referee says no. The referee says you're the one that was doing the dragging. Oh, yeah. Salah, you can't do that. I think Salah must have been... Oh, they're going to just retake the free kick again. I thought he's given a free kick out because Salah just pushed the Brighton defender over. Free kick comes in. It's up in the air. It's bouncing around. Salah is trying to get it under control. He settled for the corner. So, a corner. Well, hopefully he does better on the corner than he did on the free kick. Here we go. Come on, Salah. Put it on Virgil's head. Here we go. Come on. Oh, it's a low one. Oh. I guess that was something that they tried to work in the training ground, but it was another desperate attempt from Liverpool, or Salah. He played a short one. I think Yeza was supposed to flick it on, but he misses it, and Sunderland just cleared it. the very exact thought came into my head as I was watching it. I had the exact thought earlier as I was watching Salah push the player off. I think Salah was watching the rugby earlier. Yes, he must have been watching the rugby. Maybe Salah is a keen rugby player. I don't know how good Egypt are at rugby, or if Egypt were playing rugby or not, but yeah, I had the exact same thought. Great minds think alike and fools seldom differ. I think that's the saying. I'm not saying you're a fool, by the way. Am I? Probably. Theoretically. Allegedly. Who knows? Liverpool, here they come. Oh, no, no use. Brighton tried to break. Yeah, Brighton are really struggling to put anything together, really. They can't put a pass together. They keep losing the ball to Liverpool. So Liverpool are pretty much on top now for the last, what are we in? I'll say the last 10 minutes. It's been all Liverpool, and it'd be a good time to get a goal. A goal would be welcome. Just like a cup of tea would be welcome. Salah's getting dragged everywhere. Dragged and pulled to the ground. Virgil has it. Cody Gakpo. It's a terrible ball for Kerkez, but Kerkez gets there. Well done, Kerkez. It's a terrible ball from Cody Gakpo. But Kerkez makes something of it and he gets a corner out of it. Well done, Kerkez. Well, here we go, another corner. Come on, Liverpool. It's in. Oh, straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Another poor corner from Liverpool, I have to say. Okay, it's the 20th minute. So you know what's being sung. Kerkez again wins the ball. Fans getting behind Liverpool. I guess you're saying that the atmosphere is good. It's an FA Cup game. The FA Cup's a big cup, guys. I think Arne Slot might have learned a lesson from the Carabao Cup that Liverpool like cups. Gakpo on the edge of the box shoots, it's blocked down. Oh, Liverpool are all over them. They pick it up again. Jones, great ball through to Chiesa. He's onside. And just overruns it. Goes out for a goal kick. So 22 minutes in. Liverpool with the best of it for the last 15 minutes, I would say. The first 10 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, 9 minutes, something like that, was kind of no real flow to the game. It was all over the place. Took a few minutes to settle down. But it has settled down now. And Liverpool are in control so far. Brighton struggling to get a foothold in the game. Oh, here come Brighton now. No, they get fouled. Free kick to Brighton. About halfway through Liverpool's half. The referee has decided it's important to move the ball back 2 foot. So Liverpool are on the edge of the box. That's where they have their line. Chipped, headed across into the box. Virgil wins it. Ball is bouncing around. And somebody is given us offside, I think. So it's a free out for Liverpool. Hard to tell if it was an offside or a free kick. Brighton coming forward. Van Dijk wins the header again. He's winning everything in the air this last couple of games. Cody Gakpo pushes somebody over. The referee gives it as a free kick. It's another free kick halfway inside Liverpool half. Cody Gakpo looks perplexed. He doesn't understand why. I can tell you why, Cody. You just can't push people over. Referees don't like that, you know. Referees just don't like you pushing other players over onto the ground. It upsets them. It's a poor free kick from Brighton. They put it out onto Liverpool's right, but it just bounces off the player and goes out into touch. So Liverpool get a chance now to get the ball up the other end, put some more pressure on Brighton. Oh, they're giving it away. Here come Brighton. It's going to shoot. It's charged down. McAllister. Chiesa of yet hasn't really got in the game. There's a ball he's played through. He's had to get injured there now. Gakpo's one-on-one with the defender. He pulls back. Gives it back to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai was lining up for a shot, but he played it too far in front of him. Kanate goes flying in and wins it, but Chiesa is still down. And he's going to need some attention. It's just a kick on the leg. I think he'd be grand. I haven't seen the replay of it yet. Here we go. Here's the replay. It's hard to say what actually happened there. I'm sure he felt something. Now he's giving it the old Italian thing. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yep. Who was he giving out to? He's giving out to somebody. Giving out to anybody. Giving out to anybody that'll listen. Ball's with Alisson. He plays a nice little ball into McAllister. McAllister gives it to Kanate. Kanate gives it to... Who's that over there? Here we go. Here comes Wirtz. Oh, goes back a little bit. Gives it to Curtis Jones. Virgil van Dijk. You think Chiesa kicked him and hurt his foot? He probably did. Probably did. Great ball out to Salah from Szoboszlai. He plays it back into Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones shoots. Oh my goodness, that was very, 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 very close from Curtis Jones. An absolute screamer from about 5 or 6 yards outside the box. 2 or 3 yards, hits it. Oh, it takes a deflection. It does take a deflection. Yeah, it's a big deflection. Nearly goes in, but Liverpool don't get a corner. It's a goal kick. Yeah, maybe Chiesa did kick him and hurt his foot. These boots are thin, you see. These football boots that these players wear today, they're paper thin. So if you're kicking somebody with one of those moulded studs on the feet, it's going to bloody well hurt. I mean, do you like stubbing your toe? There's nothing worse than stubbing your toe. I remember once I broke my big toe off a fireplace. No, I didn't cry. Nope. I was manly. I didn't cry till everybody left the room. But it bloody well hurt, I can tell you. Bloody well hurt. Anyway, enough about big toes. Here come Brighton. Still Brighton. Shoots. Well, Dunk had it go from a long way out. It was a long way out. And it was a long way wide. So, what are we? We're 30 minutes in. And Brighton are starting to get a little bit of a foothold in the game, I suppose. I can't remember the Brighton keeper having to make any great saves. Just all sort of basic stuff. And same goes for Alisson. So for all the hustle and bustle from both teams, not a lot of shots on target. The ball's in the middle of the park. Liverpool are open. The ball is played through. Kerkez just steps across his man. Another well done in Kerkez again. Like seriously, he just steps across the attacker and lets Virgil van Dijk clean up the ball. And now Liverpool come away with it. Wirtz just overplays it. Goes out for a throw in for Brighton on the halfway line. So yeah, there we go. That's the story of the game. So far. Brighton they're just overplaying every pass, Brighton. A lot of it is just running through to a Liverpool defender or running through to Alisson to pick up. Salah gets fouled again. Finally, we're going to see a yellow card for consistent fouling. Or persistent fouling. Is it a yellow card? Does he book him? Really should have booked him. He's putting his little book back in his pocket, but I didn't see any graphic on the TV. Do we have a player in focus? Oh, I forgot to do our player in focus. That's because I was watching Aston Villa and Newcastle. Our player in focus. The player who we think be most influential in the game. Well, I suppose we would have probably gone for... I suppose we probably would have went for Szoboszlai, wouldn't we? Oh, Szoboszlai gets fouled. I'll tell you what we will do, though. We'll probably have a man of the match and a reaction video tomorrow. How about that? Cody Gakpo just gets taken out of it. So another good chance for Liverpool to put the ball in the box. Got to be Kerkez. I wasn't expecting Kerkez to play. That's why I wasn't. My mind wasn't focused on Kerkez because I actually really thought that Andy Robertson would start again. But so far, Kerkez has had a terrific 30 minutes. Here comes the Bosley. This is going to be an in-swinger. And the players don't want to be at the back post. They want to be near. They want to be running towards the near post. Now they're doing that. There we go. And up we go. Yes, 1-0. Cody Gakpo, the man of the moment. Cody Gakpo. Oh, they're giving it as offside. I don't fucking believe it. Yeah, offside. Now, I have to wait. We've no VAR, so... Yeah, he does look offside, I have to say. Yeah, anyway, they did exactly what I told them. They need to run towards the near post because it's going to be an in-swinger. But unfortunately, he just ran a little bit too quickly and it's offside. Offside. Well, he's not miles offside. I mean, he's barely offside. He's not miles offside. He's not as miles offside as the Aston Villa first goal today against Newcastle. That was miles offside, but apparently it was a goal. Abraham, was it? He scored it. No, that was offside. I'd say Cody Gakpo was just barely offside. Barely offside. Salah! Oh, toe pokes. Keeper. Salah's had a couple of those runs over the last couple of games, doesn't he? Where he just can't get the shot off at the end of it. A lot of them are just toe pokes, or they go really wide. It looked like he was going to get a shot off, but just doesn't get the shot off. So 36 minutes in, a little bit more excitement. Disallowed goal. Salah had a little run. There's been a yellow card. I'm nearly sure there was a yellow card. And Liverpool seem to be in control of the first half to a great extent. And here comes Salah again. He plays it through to Gakpo. Gakpo gets fouled. There has to be another yellow card. Come on, like every time they get the ball, they're getting fouled in the middle of the field, and the referee, there's no yellow card. There's a quick one. Kerkez just in the box, shoots. Oh my goodness, just over the top. What a brilliant move from Liverpool. It was a fabulous ball, and Kerkez bounces in front of him and he catches it first time. Absolutely brilliant. McAllister takes the ball. Kerkez puts it on his chest, hits it first time. Oh, I think it was a great save. Oh, it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Lovely stuff from Liverpool. Another corner. And they try that near post thing again. And Chiesa doesn't seem to be too happy with Salah. And anyway, yeah, a shot from Kerkez, brilliant. And you were right, Kerkez, player in focus tonight. Yeah, I didn't think of him because, as I said, I didn't think he'd be playing, but he's actually having a stormer of a game. Here comes the corner, up. Oh, Kanate. Something happens. The referee is given a free kick out. Van Dijk pushes the defender. I think it was more of a little playful push, let's say. Yeah, great 30 minutes from Kerkez. Absolutely good, great stuff from Kerkez. He could be already in the running for man of the match. on the first 30 minutes performance anyway, that's for sure. If he gets a goal. I think it's gone out for a throw. There's a seagull in the crowd. Yeah, you know, Brighton, seagulls. But there's actually a guy wearing a seagull hat. I wouldn't want to ruffle his feathers. That's a free joke for you. Oh, here come Brighton. Overplayed again. Like, as I said, they just keep overplaying the ball. Brighton. And I'm not complaining. Just keep over. You can do that the whole night. But, oh, there's... McAllister's after getting fouled. Come on, will he give a yellow card? About bloody time. I didn't think he had any in his pocket. But he does, because he just showed a yellow card. The Aston Villa goalkeeper was sent off for a tackle. Something similar to that. I keep showing the seagull. I don't want to see the seagull. I don't want to see a seagull. I don't want to see some fool standing in a group of people with a big stupid looking seagull mask on his head. He's after paying in to see the football. He's after travelling from Brighton. So how could he possibly see... Oh, I get it. He has a bird's eye view of everything. The jokes are flying tonight. Yep, he paid his money to get a bird's eye view. Good God. I need to get out more. I definitely need to get out more. Gakpo out on the left. McAllister. Kerkez is going to pick it up again. Well done, Kerkez. Puts it across. Oh, it's a fantastic goal! Oh, and Curtis Jones gets it. Oh, brilliant goal from Curtis Jones. And I tell you, it was Kerkez with the assist. Kerkez has had a stormer of a first half. And he puts it across the box and in at the back post. Flying Curtis Jones smashes it into the roof of the net. Liverpool take the lead. Much deserved lead, by the way. They've had the better of the first half by miles. 1-0 Liverpool. Happy days. Brilliant stuff from Kerkez. Oh, Curtis Jones. It's a great finish from Curtis Jones. It's a great finish from Curtis Jones. Yep, there it is. Great goal. Kerkez putting in a performance to show why he should play every game. Get in there, Kerkez, you beauty. He's getting involved in the game tonight. He's certainly up for it, that's for sure. Kerkez is definitely up for tonight's game. And he's had a really good first half. Probably the best first half I've seen Kerkez had for Liverpool, to be quite honest. So, credit where credit is due. Good stuff, Kerkez. And he gets the assists to round off what's been an excellent first half for him. Oh, Liverpool get caught in possession. But who's there? Kerkez. Kerkez on the edge of the box now. Brighton inside the box. Tries to put it across. Cody Gakpo doing defensive work. Very good, Cody Gakpo. Gakpo blocks the cross. So it's a corner. Corner for Brighton. Right at the end of the first half. Comes across. Oh. Alisson was in no man's land there, to be quite honest. And I think, is that the first corner of the first half? Yeah, Alisson is in no man's land. He comes and stops. And he should have done better with the header, to be quite honest with you. So 2 minutes extra time. Added time. One 0 Liverpool. Good first half. Good first half for Liverpool. Brighton trying to get something now towards the end of the first half. To coming forward. Trying to see if they can sneak one. Oh! Oh, great save from Alisson. Curtis Jones gets wrong. I think it was Curtis Jones. The ball is played through, but Curtis Jones gets wrong-footed and slips, and Alisson makes a great save. That would have been absolutely a travesty because Liverpool deserved to go in leading. Curtis Jones slips. The guy is through. He shoots. Alisson gets down. It's a great save from Alisson. A great save from Alisson. How many times does he do that over the years? Yep, I agree. Good composure from Addy. He just stands tall all the time. It's good stuff from Liverpool. Well, that's the 2 minutes, ref. There we go. The end of the first half. Liverpool 1. Brighton 0. And well deserved, to be quite honest with you. Very well deserved lead for Liverpool. They played really well. As I said, the first I'll say 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes there was no pattern to the game. It was all over the place. Both teams were struggling to find any sort of rhythm. Liverpool settled first, and they did really well, and they put Brighton under a lot of pressure for about 25 minutes. Eventually the goal came for Liverpool through Kerkez doing great work down the left. He picks up it wasn't really a pass, just a ball that went wayward, but Kerkez was alive to it. He got to it, puts it across the 6-yard box, and coming in through the middle from the far post, Curtis Jones. Fantastic finish from Curtis Jones, gives Liverpool the 1-0 lead at half time, which is much deserved. And Kerkez, guys, is having a great game. Great game from Kerkez. Liverpool team playing very, very well. But Kerkez so far is the standout man of the game for me. Listen, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go grab myself a cup of tea, and we shall be back for the start of the second half. Don't go anywhere. Stay where you are. Welcome back. So, yep, 1-0. 1-0 at half time. I think the panel agree with us. Liverpool having the better of the first half. Yeah, by miles, I thought. By miles. Anyway. There won't be any substitutions at half time, nor should there be. Liverpool are playing very well. I got my cup of tea, so I'm happy. Happy with my cup of tea. Anyway, people are shy in the chat. Views. 25 views a second ago. So yeah, sorry, just sitting here dreaming to myself. Looking forward to the second half. My score prediction was 2-0, by the way. So that's still on. I still have my score prediction valid for now. I don't often get my score predictions correct, so you never know what's going to happen. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Do you think Liverpool have a good chance? Well, of course they do. Do Liverpool have a good chance of winning the FA Cup? Of course they do. Yeah, they're as good as chance as anybody. As good as chance as anybody, and better than most, I would say. You do have to be lucky with an FA Cup draw, though. A run, like, you know, you do have to be lucky with the teams that come out of the hat. Sure, we wait and see. Arne Slot could do with some silverware, to be quite honest. It'll take some of the pressure off him. Whether that'll save him in the summer, only time will tell. They're showing that bloody guy again with the seagull's head. Yeah, so I think they have a good chance. Excuse me. No, definitely a good chance. It's, put it this way, they've more chance of winning the FA Cup than probably the Champions League. The Champions League is very difficult to win. I'd say the FA Cup is an easier competition to win, obviously, for obvious reasons. Yeah, and I know I'm stating the obvious, but yeah, they have an excellent chance of winning the FA Cup. Hopefully they do. I love the FA Cup. I'd love to see an FA Cup day with Liverpool in it. Final day, that is. Well, the players are coming back out. All as is, I would imagine. I didn't think Chiesa had much of an impact on the first half, I do have to say. Sorry to say. But I don't think he had much of an impact on the first half at all. He was busy, don't get me wrong, he was busy. But sometimes you can be too busy. Sometimes you can be just too busy and be chasing the ball a little bit too much. If you look at really a lot of the best players in the world, I'm not putting Chiesa in the best player in the world situation, but sometimes, you know, if you stand still for a little bit, you can have more of an impact on the game. But the game is on. So we wait and see how he gets on in the second half. Right. Burnley player just barges into Kanate. No, I agree with you. He hasn't been up to... Chiesa hasn't been up to much in the first half. Oh, that's a corner. Yep. Salah thought he got a corner, but... Nope. Be interesting to see now at what stage Arne Slot decides to make some substitutions and who those substitutions will be. I suppose the scoreline will dictate that, won't it? Kerkez again involved and stuff. Sure, Danny Welbeck would have liked to get a start tonight against Liverpool. Cody Gakpo doesn't agree with the referee. He thought it was his throw. Bit of head tennis going on. Oh, that's all very tight over there on that side of the pitch, isn't it? If they could spread the ball now. Kanate decides to go back to Alisson. Thought Curtis Jones has done well at right full. Oh, ooh. The Birmingham player Birmingham. What am I talking about? The Brighton player charged down Alisson. And when Alisson kicked it, he stuck his foot out. It hit his boot, and it could have went anywhere. It could have went actually anywhere. But it went wide. Okay. Bertz gets the ball in the middle of the park. He plays a lovely little 1-2 with Chiesa. Chiesa pushes it out to Salah, but Jones takes it. Gives it into Verts. Oh. Verts tries to get off a shot, but it's blocked down. He just ran out of space. Went left, went right, went left again. Came back onto his left foot, but by then the space was gone. So it's a free for Liverpool. Dominic Szoboszlai is standing over the ball, but it's even too far for Dominic Szoboszlai to have a go, I think. I think this is just going to be clipped to the back post. No, it plays as short to Verts. And back out to Szoboszlai. Now clipped in. Headed up in the air by a Brighton defender and then cleared. Kerkez is going back to get it, but Ali comes out. Oh, and he makes a terrible pass, gives it straight to a Brighton player. He's offside. No. Kerkez blocks it out, and anyway. A bit sloppy now. A little bit sloppy. Salah fouls the defender, according to the linesman. And the referee gives Salah a stern warning, I think, because Salah is complaining every single time something goes against him. But not more good play from Kerkez, to be quite honest. So yeah, the second half is opened pretty much the same way as the first half did. a bit sloppy at times. No real flow in the first 5 minutes anyway. Brighton just have it now. They're just waiting for something to happen. They play a ball into midfield. Szoboszlai is on him straight away. Kanate steps in, falls over. Brighton come away with it down the right now. Kerkez backs off. The ball comes back out. Brighton are stuck over in the corner on the right hand side. They come back out now. They head back towards the middle. Brighton player breaks. Still going, still going. Wirtz just gets it clear. But Brighton pick it up. A little bit of pressure from Brighton now. Kerkez again wins it and gets the free. Oh, that's a Liverpool free kick. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. How did Brighton get a free kick from that? That's absolutely outrageous. Another rugby tackle from a Brighton player. But yet the free kick goes to Brighton. So they have a chance to put it in the box now. And they'll probably score from it. Watch. A free kick that was never a free kick for them. They have an opportunity to stick it in the box. Here we go. Ball comes in. Back post. Oh. Ball is bouncing around. I'm not sure what happened there. I think it was headed off the line by somebody. And then it gets cleared. But that's like a free kick that was never a free kick. It's a long ball to the back post. It's headed back across. Oh, it's a save from Alisson. Alisson gets his hands to it. Dunk heads it back across. Alisson gets his hands. It's a great save from Alisson because there was a Brighton player flying in at the back post. That's brilliant from goalkeeping from Alisson. It pops up onto Kanate's head and Liverpool eventually clear it. Liverpool under a bit of pressure at the moment. Ball played in. Alisson takes it comfortably. Easy enough. Long kick out from Alisson, but just goes straight to a Brighton player. And he makes a hash of it, and now they're going backwards. Back to the keeper. Chiesa is trying to chase him down. Almost gets there. Forces the keeper to kick it. But they have it. And then they just give it away. Yeah, Liverpool could do with getting a little bit more control in the game, to be quite honest. Kanate gets fouled. The thing that surprises me, there was only 2 yellow cards for Brighton in the first half. They were persistently fouling Liverpool players, but only 2 yellow cards. Here come Liverpool. It's a long ball across. Salah, lovely little touch. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a fantastic goal from Liverpool. It really is a fantastic goal from Liverpool. There was a long ball played across field. Salah tips it first time into the path of Dominic Szoboszlai, and Dominic Szoboszlai rockets the ball into the back of the net. A fantastic move from Liverpool, and that's Liverpool 2, Brighton 0. Absolutely magic stuff. Magic stuff from Liverpool. Cody Gakpo. It's a great ball across to Salah. Salah cushions the ball into Dominic Szoboszlai and he hits it first time. An absolutely fantastic goal from Liverpool. What a finish. What a finish. Salah is well onside. Not with no VAR anyway, but it doesn't make any difference. But yeah, it's a great goal. It's a great goal. Good stuff. Oh, here we come again. Verts. Salah. Verts. Salah. Oh. Salah gives it back to McAllister. He tries to get a shot off. Yep. Yeah, in the chat. Great ball from Gakpo. Great touch from Salah and a great finish from Dom. Yep. Lots of greats in that sentence. Absolutely, really, really, really good stuff from Liverpool. It was a great move. Great move. And what a finish. What a ball from Salah, though. Another assist for Salah. Amazing stuff. Another assist for Salah. A lovely cushion pass into the path of Dominic Szoboszlai. So that's 2-0 Liverpool. So that'll do. Because that'll mean my score prediction will be right. That'll do. We'll settle for 2. So if we get another one now, it'll be an opportunity to make some substitutions, I would think. Curtis Jones cuts the ball out. Szoboszlai, Jones. Oh, misplaced pass. Chiesa can't get there. Allison comes out and collects. Yeah, so the one thing we don't want to do is to do what we have done previously in games, is just let teams back into it. You know, like give them a freebie, like, you know, and just changes the flow of some games. So we need to stop doing that. And we have in the last couple of games, in fairness, but we need to make that now a... Oh, see, Curtis Jones just nearly gives the ball away. So, you know, we need to be alive. We need to be alert to what's going on around us and just to kill the game off, to be quite honest. The crowd singing their hearts out. You're making me jealous now because I can't hear it. Szoboszlai has it now. Huge crossfield ball to Chiesa. Chiesa takes it in, then slips, falls over. They get the throw out of it. Yeah, I'd love to see Liverpool just wrap this game up now and let me enjoy the last 20 minutes. Or half hour, sorry. Gakpo gets taken down. Now, here we go. Here's another chance. Another chance to put the ball in the box. Be on high alert because it's not too far for Dominic Szoboszlai. And obviously, Brighton haven't been watching Dominic Szoboszlai because there's no wall. Maybe it's further than it looks. Oh yeah, it's too far. It's too far, I think. Clipped in. Salah, he gets 2 bites at the cherry, and neither of them tasted very nice. He swings with his left, doesn't make great contact. Swings with his right, and it goes out for a goal kick. You know, I actually don't disagree with that at all. In the chat, I'd like to see Chiesa come off and give Rio a run. Yeah, we could. You could take Chiesa off. You could move Cody Gakpo as the guy in the middle, and give Rio a run out at 2-0 now. He's not going to weaken the team to any great extent, and unfortunately, I don't think Chiesa has done much in the game other than effort. But as I think I said during the night, that sometimes effort is just not enough. And I think he's just sort of been floating around without really doing anything, unfortunately for him. And yeah, that would be a good call. Give little Rio a run out in an FA Cup game and see how he gets on. So Brighton bring in the changes. Send on 3. Well, there's nothing else they can do, is there? Or either sort it out or they're going out of the FA Cup. And Liverpool will go through to the 5th round. Another step closer to silverware. Look at Kerkez go. Look at him. Kerkez is the Duracell bunny tonight. Good move. Here comes Gakpo again. Salah into Jones. Szoboszlai, still Szoboszlai. Oh, he nearly got through. He nearly wiggled his way through. Jones has had a good game. Just that one moment where he passed it back. I don't think he's seen the Brighton player. Other than that, he's done very well. And he scored the first goal, obviously. Yeah, so a good performance from Curtis Jones. So Arne Slot, you do have options. You do have options. You were lying to us all the time when you told us you didn't have options. Curtis Jones was the option. I knew you were lying to me, Arne. I told you were lying to me. McAllister gets a kick. We really don't want to pick up any more injuries. That's a bloody sure. We really can't afford any more injuries. But at 2-0, I think Arne Slot will wait. I don't think we'll see a substitution before the 75th minute, perhaps the 80th minute. I don't think he'll make any substitutions before that. He may not even make any substitutions at all. Brighton players are flying into tackles now. Well, this is their season, isn't it? This is Brighton's season. Yep, they're flying into them now. There's a bit of bite in the Brighton tackles. Here comes Salah. Ball into Chiesa to Szoboszlai. Back to McAllister. It goes out to Salah. 2 of them on Salah. Szoboszlai back to Salah again. Still 2 of them on Salah. He's doubled up every single time he gets the ball these days. Liverpool go back. Szoboszlai. Salah again. Oh, Tries to play into Chiesa. Chiesa can't pick it up, and here come Brighton, but Kerkez stops the pass and plays a long ball out to Salah. What a game from Kerkez, to be quite honest with you. Go Salah, now he has one-on-one. Go on, take him on. Oh, pushes his way through, still has it. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, it's a penalty. Yes, it's a penalty. Yes, it is. Salah wormed his way into the box, pushed his way past a couple of players, and eventually gets fouled in the box to give Liverpool the penalty. There he goes, on the edge of the box, gets into the box, fights with the player, too strong for him, cuts back inside, he pulls him and then trips him up. It's a definite penalty. Look at that. Look at that. That's not a penalty, that's an assault. That's what that is. That's an assault. Lock that man up. Yeah, great work from Salah. He was actually physically very strong there. So now Salah will get an assist, and I presume he'll score the penalty, guys. And he'll wrap it up. Then Arne Slot will be able to make changes, and Liverpool will roll on into the next round of the FA Cup. So here we go. Salah takes a deep breath, takes a step back, takes another deep breath. Here we go, here we go. Buries it in the back of the net. That's number 3. That's a goal and an assist for Salah. That's 3-0 for Liverpool in the FA Cup against Brighton. And I would say that's game over, guys. That's game over. Liverpool will roll on into the next round. And this will give Arne Slot a chance to make some substitutions and give some players a run out, while avoiding Liverpool getting any more injuries, which they cannot afford. Liverpool 3, Brighton 0. Happy, happy, happy days, happy days, happy days. Good win for Liverpool. Good stuff. Salah did really well there, to be quite honest. He showed great strength, and it's a great penalty. He buries it in the back of the net. Here come Brighton. Kerkez is like a dog on a bone tonight. He's amazing. He's playing brilliant tonight, Kerkez. Right. Joe Gomez is coming on. And I really don't understand that substitution. When you're 3-0 up in the game, and you're bringing on Joe Gomez. Nothing wrong with Joe Gomez. Nothing wrong with Joe Gomez at all. But Joe Gomez has just had a knock. Surely, for feck's sake, the extra rest is just going to do him good. Why bring him onto a game that you're 3-0 up in, looking very, very comfortable, and the players on the pitch are looking very, very comfortable? If you're going to make a change, surely you bring on Rio, and you take off Chiesa, or you take off Dominic Szoboszlai and you bring on Gravenberch and give him a little rest. Why bring on a player that's coming back from injury in a game where Brighton are just flying into tackles? And it just doesn't make sense to me. And to make matters feckin' worse, he's taken off a midfield player and he's shutting up shop. This is just bleeding ridiculous. You're 3-0 up and you're trying to defend a 3-0 lead. I know he'll move Curtis Jones into midfield, but that's not the fucking point. It's not the point. He just really infuriates me sometimes. He really does. What have we to gain from bringing Joe Gomez on? What do we learn from Joe Gomez bringing him on tonight? We learn absolutely nothing. Nothing. Just takes the buzz out of a 3-0 win, to be quite honest with you. There's other substitutions he could make. Sake. Right, here we go. 3-0. Good display from Liverpool tonight, really. Very happy with the display. Very happy with the attitude of the players. Some players have put in really great performances tonight. Gakpo hasn't been too bad, guys, by the way. Salah a little bit better tonight. Salah's a lot better tonight. He has a goal and an assist. Kerkez is absolutely brilliant for the entire match. Two centre-backs are just cleaning up everything. And Curtis Jones had a really good performance at right full. And Szoboszlai, again, obviously, the huge engine that Szoboszlai has in the middle of the park. Chiesa has just pulled up again. And, you know, I'm not liking the body language from Chiesa. I'm just not liking the body language from Chiesa at all. I mean, somebody might have stood on his foot, but it's just the body language is not great. And just pulls up and doesn't chase after the ball and stuff. That's not great. I just don't like that. Here come Brighton. They have an overload on the edge. He decides not to use it. Decides to shoot, but Van Dijk just blocks it down. The mountain of a man. Mountain of a man, Van Dijk. Oh, Chiesa just pulled up as well. Yeah. I mean, he's running now, so that I don't like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him now, so there he goes. Look, he's sprinting now. Go on, Chiesa, do something. He was offside. Sake. Oh, Jones gets the ball. Yeah, he's offside, but I don't think Jones can give him the ball any quicker because he didn't really have control of it. So Chiesa has to measure his run. He can't just fly off at 100 miles an hour when Jones doesn't really even have control of the ball yet. And then gesture towards Jones that he should have gave the ball a little bit quicker. Sure, he can only pass it to you when he has control of it. Here come Brighton. The edge of the box, shoots over the post. It's going to be a corner. I think it's Szoboszlai that gets the block. Szoboszlai gets the block. Yeah, 3 Liverpool players throwing themselves in to block the shot, and it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen that, to be quite honest. Best game from Salah in a good while in the chat. Yep, I think so. It's been a good game from Salah. And there he is chasing the ball again. Oh, he gets there. Go on, Salah. Go, go, go. Salah on the edge of the box. Oh, he just didn't have the legs. Didn't have the legs. Brighton shoots. It's wide. It's wide. It's well wide. Salah. He has the speed to get there. He goes past one. Yeah, but in fairness, the defender was coming across at an angle which cut down the sort of the area that he had to cover versus the area that Salah had to cover. So he just got back in time and just blocked Salah. So Salah Salah is going off in the 76th minute. He gets a round of applause. It's a good game from Salah. He's had a goal and an assist, and I think, in fairness to Salah, I think he's worked hard tonight. I think he can be happy with his night's work, to be quite honest with you. Chiesa has gone off as well. And I think he can be a little bit on the disappointed side with his night's work. Look, you can't fault his effort, but there's just body language, and as I'll say it again. Sometimes we just need more than just pure effort, because I could go out onto Anfield and I could give a lot of effort, but I'd be shit. And that's the simple fact of it. Yeah, I'd love to go out and give loads of effort, but I know in my heart I'd be shit. So there you go. Sometimes we need more than effort. And unfortunately, all we've got from Chiesa tonight is effort. But the good news is we have a couple of substitutions. One of them is Ekiteke. As I went on a rant, I forgot to tell you who was coming on. And the other guy coming on is some young lad called Rio. So we'll see how he gets on. There we go. Get Chiesa off the pitch and give Salah an early night. Good changes. Yeah, I totally agree. 100% I agree with that. Chiesa off the pitch because he wasn't good enough tonight. And get Salah off because, let's face it, he's an elder statesman. So his minutes must be managed. To be quite honest with you, there's not much games left in the season, but you know what I'm saying. You know, he's not a young man. He can't play every minute of every game, even though he may want to. That's a chat him and the manager will have to have. But I think it's a really good night from Salah, and he looks happy. I said the other night that I wasn't particularly, that Salah didn't look, his body language wasn't happy, but I think he looked better tonight. I think he looked a lot more happier in himself, and he gets a goal and he gets an assist. So that's a good night's work. Well done. Good night's work for Salah. So now I can sit back. There's 10 minutes left. I can enjoy the 10 minutes. I get to look at Rio for 10 minutes. And see where we go. And this is the exact game that this young lad should be brought on into. Kanata gives it away. This is the exact game he should be brought into. A game where Liverpool are in control of, that are winning 3-0, and there's no pressure on him. You know, he can just go out and play football. There's no expectancy, let's say. That's the word I'm looking for. There's no expectancy of him to drag us back into a game or to do anything like that. Just go out and show the coach what you can do. Not much in this season, but plenty of FA Cup left, and there's still Champions League that we need him for. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Which is why we should have to manage his minutes. There's no reason why he should play 90 minutes when we're 3-0 up. Yeah, but there is there's lots to play for. Firstly, we have to qualify for next year's Champions League. Secondly, the FA Cup is a real competition that we have a really good chance of winning. Here come Liverpool again. Rio! Oh, and he scored! Oh, but it's given us offside. Oh, unfortunate. But there you go. The first touch of the ball, he puts it in the back of the net. But unfortunately, it's offside. And if we had VAR, he wouldn't be offside because he's well onside. Feck's sake, he's well onside from the looking at the lines on the grass. To me, that's a goal. But because we've no VAR, he doesn't get his goal. We have to rely on stupid linesmen, and that's no goal. But as I was saying, we have to qualify for the Champions League for next year. That's crucial. It's crucial that we qualify for the Champions League next year. So he's going to be needed for games in the league. He's going to be needed for games in the FA Cup, and he is going to be needed for games in the Champions League. What a goal from Rio. Bad call. He's well onside. I thought he was onside as well. Thanks in the chat. I thought he was well onside. No, not well onside, but he was onside. It was a good goal from me. But of course, he doesn't get the goal because we don't have VAR in the FA Cup, because it's not available to certain teams that may be still in the FA Cup. Yeah, just a matter of seeing the game out now. Oh, what's Allison doing? Allison wants to play a little bit of football. These South American goalkeepers can be very strange, you know. Who remembers the Colombian South American goalkeeper? He used to do all sorts of strange stuff. Don't ask me to mention his name now because I can't remember it. But he's the fella with the big curly hair who did the scorpion kick save against England at Wembley one time. He used to do all sorts of weird shit, let's say, on the pitch. But, you know, I've always thought he actually knew that was offside. That's why he tried to do the scorpion kick. But he did do it. He did get it. But I think he knew. But, yeah, he was a strange goalkeeper. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's the only goalkeeper ever to be booked in the opponent's half in a World Cup game. Now, I know keepers come out a lot more now. I do know that. But back then, they didn't. If they came out of the box, they got a nosebleed. But this guy used to go all over the place. He used to take the penalties and he used to take the free kicks as well. Don't ask me what his name was. I have no idea. I can't remember. I know what he looks like. So yeah, you got to watch out for South American goalkeepers. They can do weird shit. Or remember the scorpion kick. Do you remember that? Yeah, what a man. Yeah, I think he knew it was offside. I think it was offside or free kick or something like that. God, that was a long time ago. How time flies when you're having fun. And we're always having fun here at Fans Banter. Nobody watches, so you don't even know how much fun we're having. But yeah, if you do find us, give us an hour like. No ranting, no raving. Well, there was a little bit of ranting tonight, wasn't there? But not bad stuff. We're child friendly. You could listen to us at church without getting kicked out. And you could certainly let your children watch. Because there's no bad words. We censor them. We censor ourselves. Brighton, trying to get a consolation goal. "84 minutes. It's all just winding down now." Yeah. Brighton doing their best to get a consolation goal. Doing their best to get a few shots. The Colombian keeper, Rene, I don't know, Higata. He, I don't know. But you Googled it, didn't you? Because there's no way there's no way that name just came out of thin air. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah, that's him. Yeah, big curly hair on him, big moustache. That's the guy. The very guy. I wonder what he's doing now, actually. Is he still alive? I think he might be still alive. Did I see him on the TV a couple of years back? He's probably a legend in Colombia, you know. He has to be. He's definitely a legend. I might be wrong, but I think he might be also one of Colombia's highest goal scorers. That was off the old noggin. There's no way. There's no way you thought of that guy's name just like that. But he did score a lot of goals, international goals, and club goals as well, by the way. As I was saying, he took penalties and free kicks. He scored some great free kicks. You should Google him. Google him on YouTube. Now that you have his name, and you'll see some of the free kicks. Oh, there's a shot from Allison. Palms it out. Kanate just clears it. Yeah, you'll see some of the free kicks he used to score. Outrageous stuff. If you Google his name, and anyway, or put it in YouTube search engine, you'll see some strange clips from him. And anyway, I think there's one in particular where he gets the ball inside the box, and I think he beats about 4 or 5 players, and he ends up halfway up the pitch. And I think that was a World Cup, actually. I think that might have been a World Cup game. Back in the day. Back in the day. So, back to the football. And it's just sort of petering out. Brighton pushing, looking for a consolation goal, as I've said. Liverpool just all back in a low block. Just, looking for the clean sheet, I would imagine. But yeah, it'll be good to get the clean sheet. Brighton just trying to put the ball into the box. Every time they put it into the box, Liverpool seem to clear it. Kanate has gone down with a head injury, so the referee should stop the game, but he hasn't, and Brighton take a shot and it just whistles past Alisson's post. But yeah, Kanate goes down with a head injury in the box, and with a head injury, you're supposed to stop games, but the game played on for another, I'm going to say 20 seconds. Till Brighton get their shot off. McAllister calling for Rio to mark Duncan for to mark Duncan is wild. Yeah, I don't think Rio's going to be marking too many people, to be quite honest with you. Not for corners. Not for corners. Curtis Jones goes off. Well done, Curtis Jones. An excellent performance. Gakpo goes off. Well done, Gakpo. That's an excellent performance as well. Good performance from Liverpool. Gakpo gets a clap on the back. Curtis Jones deserves a clap on the back as well. I think both players have done really, really well. Ramsey comes on. Really? Ramsey gets a minute. And I missed the other guy coming on. Sorry. Calvin Ramsey gets a minute. But there you go. So within the 89th minute, it's been a good game from Liverpool. They've played very, very well. There's been some excellent performances from the Liverpool team. And it's going to be a hard one to pick man of the match, to be quite honest with you. Because there's been some really good performances out there. I'll name a few, and you can throw them in the chat if you want. Who you think? I think Curtis Jones had an excellent game. I think Salah has had an excellent game. Curtis Jones gets a goal. Salah gets a goal and an assist. Dominic Szoboszlai driving Liverpool forward from midfield. The two centre-backs mopping up everything that Brighton could throw at them. And Kerkez, absolutely fantastic game from Kerkez. Like, that's 5 or 6 guys. Really good performances from Liverpool. And in fairness, Cody Gakpo has to get an honourable mention as well, because sometimes I do tear strips off Cody Gakpo. I think it's been a good game for Cody Gakpo as well. But overall, I think it's been a really excellent performance from the Liverpool team. At the present moment in time, it's Liverpool 3, Brighton 0, and Liverpool march on to the next round of the FA Cup. In the chat, it's got to be Kerkez for you. Yep, Kerkez is doing really well tonight. But you've been a fan of Kirkes all night. You've been saying from the very start he's been playing well tonight. So there's 4 minutes. Ekateke is looking for a goal. McAllister. Balls, little chip in. It's cleared. Rio picks it up on the far side of the box. Plays a little ball into Ekateke. Ekateke tries to go through, but just loses it. And Rio pulls someone back. He's going to get a yellow card. Well, I think the referee has been kind, in fairness, because he actually pulled the Brighton player back, and we know that's a standard yellow card these days. So I think the referee has been kind to Rio. Yep. Game just being played out now. Bearing in mind that it's the first time. I don't know when the last time Brighton conceded 3 goals, but it certainly hasn't been since December, as far as I remember, from doing the pre-match preview. So 3 goals against Brighton is more than I sort of expected. I did predict 2-0, but 3 goals to 0 is a solid performance on Liverpool and a good night's work. Brighton still trying to get a consolation goal. Kirkes still in the 94th minute covering the back post. Puts the ball out for a corner, but that'll be it. The ball will come over, the referee will blow it up, and that'll be it. It'll be game over. Ball comes in, headed over the post. That'll be it. That's it. It's all over. It's all over. The referee has called time on the game. Liverpool have done a job on Brighton this evening. They beat them 3-0 in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Much deserved win. Goals from Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones and Salah. And I think overall it was an excellent performance, a good team performance, and I think it just goes to show that Liverpool, on their day, have a real good chance of winning silverware this year. Really, really solid contenders now for the FA Cup. And this sort of good run in the FA Cup now, another couple of rounds, and it will only bolster Liverpool's confidence for making sure they secure the Champions League spot for next season. But that's for another chat, another night. Let's just enjoy the fact that Liverpool have taken on Brighton in the FA Cup, and they've dispatched at them quite handedly, to be quite honest. I thought Liverpool controlled the game for long periods with some really good performances from individuals in the team and an overall really good team performance. So that's it from us. Watch out tomorrow for match reaction and our player of the match. Don't know who that's going to be. There's a good few players to mull over, and I have a sort of an idea, but I'm not going to mention it yet. And should watch out for that, and we'll chat to you soon. Until then, thanks for watching. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you here again very, very soon. Cheerio, bye.